Okay, I'm back again. Y'all know what we here to do. What? I did. What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. We're going to do a quick reading. I'm not going to try to keep it under 30 minutes. As you know, if you like, you can pause the video or you can leave it running and just put your hand over the screen. Allow your energy to come this way. Take what's for you, leave the rest. I've been getting the energy that I've been feeling has been so crazy lately. It's been a lot of energy, right? It's been a lot of energy coming my way that I've been dealing with personally, but I've also been feeling in the air that this is the push, right? And if I can use myself as an example, this would be the time when I would disappear, because when things get tough for me, I will disappear, right? So this would be the time that I would disappear, and be like, I'll start over again next time or whatever, And when we do that, it just delays. It delays things. I don't know. I heard the inevitable. It delays the inevitable. So today we're going to discuss pushing through, right? We're going to talk about continuing on regardless of the situation. Trust in the universe in spite of. I'm going to say a quick little prayer. Feel free to say your own, and then we're going to get started. Thank you, Spirit. I call to the angels of the earth. Please look into the spirit and bring clear messages. Only bring the messages of highest good and intent. For my will to thy will, I move out of the way. Thank you, Spirit. I call to the angels of the earth. Please look into the spirit and bring clear messages. Only bring the messages of highest good and intent. My will to thy will, I move out of the way. I call to the angels of the earth. Please look into the spirit and bring clear messages. Only bring the messages of highest good and intent. For my will to thy will, I move out of the way. I feel good personally because I'm here. I'm here. So let's see. Oh, it's about to be a lot. Some things about to change. It's about to get shaken up. It's about to be something different coming into the space, right? Everything that you once knew, it's about to become brand new. The table is about to turn. Thank you, Spirit. It's like you're going to forget. You're going to forget the old life. What's coming for you? The way the cards just fell, like all of them dropped, it's like, oh no, it's going to be like a whole new beginning, right? Sometimes you might be going through something and you, in your mind, you're like, I already know how this is going to turn out because I did this before. I've been through it before. It's going to be different this time. It's not going to be exactly what you think. Some progress will be made regardless. But what you can do is stop because you feel like you know how it's going to turn out. You've come to this point for a reason, and now it's time that you trust your GPS, right? You're in the knowing. You're in the knowledge. Whatever it is, you have everything inside of you already. I'm going to have to go search for that card. Thank you. So, yeah, Spirit, it's yours. It's there, but you might have to search for it. This is the hard part, right? Sometimes things are easy. Sometimes things are easy. Those are the things that are easy to come by. Sometimes easy to lose, easy to give up on too. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this card. Ooh, that thing was hiding. And look, this is so funny. Ten of Swords, because you already feel like I already know how this is about to. I'm gonna just turn my back on it. I already know how this is about to turn out. No, this is where you dig deep. This is where you dig deep for that difference. That change that you want, trust me, it's in there. It's coming. Thank you, Spirit. You might have to put some things to the side. You might have to forgive some people. You might have to forgive yourself. Sometimes you are the sword in your back, right? I saw a meme. It was hilarious. It had the little boy with his own shoe on his neck. Sometimes it's you with the shoe on your neck, right? Spirit trying to bless you. Spirit wants to give you everything that you desire, but you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for it. You don't just go around putting $100 in the hands of a 1-year-old, right? Because you know that the 1-year-old is not ready for it, is not prepared for it. You might give it to the parent, right? Or you might hold it until that you feel like they're a little more ready. But as long as they stay one, you're not gonna put that $100 in their hands, right? Yep, excuse me. It's time to get some new ideas, right? And I don't know why I feel like this is like, okay, this is a card of like somebody being sneaky and trippy. And I feel like it being in the upright is saying that you might have to be a little sneaky, right? This is so funny. With your new ideas, you might have to be a little hush about it. Somebody might ask you, what happened to that thing? Remember you said you was going to do that? And you backtrack because you need to. Because sometimes, believe it or not, people don't want to see you do good. They might want to see you do good, but not better than them. So if this is time for you to get what the universe got coming from for you, you might have to be a little bit hush hush on it, right? You letting all that old stuff from the past go. You ready to walk away from all the pain. It's come full circle. You went through it for a reason. You suffered enough. And now this is, thank you, Spirit. I just heard something that says like, you're going to suffer from multiple things, right? You gotta pick and choose what's worth suffering for. Right? I was watching something with 600-Pound Life, and the lady was having a really hard time. And the girl who was giving commentary on it, she was like, it is miserable. It's miserable her being that way, but she's more comfortable in her misery because that's what she's used to. And then that change is uncomfortable. That change is hard. So we definitely in the era of change. Every day we wake up, it's our opportunity to change, to become a better person. And I'm going to tell you where we fail at. When we give it our all, right? And we fail. We be like, well, that's it. It ain't gonna happen. No. Every day you wake up, you keep trying. Because you know what? You building, you gonna become resilient. Every time you try again, you're gonna get better at it. You're gonna get stronger at it. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Thank you, Spirit. Right? Whether it's going within, becoming your new best self. Listen, you can't quit. You just keep trying again and again and again. And when you fail at it, because we will. When I was in high school, this counselor told me, and I didn't understand it, but he said, fail and fail often. I was like, that's kind of dumb. I mean, I failed enough in school, you know? But I get it when he said fail and fail often, because failure is just the opportunity to start again, right? To try again. It's like the blueprint for, okay, that didn't work. Now what? You know, I have some things that I've seen fail, and I'm like, okay, that didn't go as planned, but now what do I do? What, you know? So sometimes you take your time and then you reset and you start again. You start again. This new channel is a product of my failed first channel. I still have it, but it just had so much. It has so much, and I had a hard time doing this because I felt like people wanted to see other stuff, right? So now, guess what? This is all it's going to be over here. So if this is what you want, this is what you will find. If this is not what you want, have a great day. You get what I'm saying? But it's hard when you want to cater to so many, when you want to be connected to everybody. We are connected to everybody, but you cannot please everybody. You cannot please everybody. It'll make you miserable trying to please everybody. Thank you, Spirit. Then we got the Sun in reverse and the Magician in reverse, right? People will manipulate you right out of your happiness. So be aware and be careful with that. So what's for you is for you, but understand you're going to have to go get it. You see how I had to go get that card? That card wasn't going to come up out of there. Even though it's for me, I know that's my card. I know that's your card, right? I know that card needs to be on this table, but it wasn't going to get up and grow legs and walk back to me. You got to go get it. And I'm in the middle of going to get it too. And that's why I'm here today. Understand that. I go through things just like y'all, but I show up. I show up because I think it's very important. I show up because you can't keep me. You can't keep me down. You get what I'm saying? I'm a fail. I'm gonna bump my head and I'm gonna get back up every day. I wake up. Why sit and beat yourself up and be miserable about the failure you did yesterday? That was yesterday. Today is the day to succeed. Today is the day to be great. Today is the day to say, nope, take your hands off of me. I got it. I'll take it from here. Don't let those negative voices and all of that. You gotta start talking to yourself. Right? Don't let them, especially the outside voices. If the outside voices is bad to you and your inside voice is bad to you, baby, you don't stand a chance. So you're going to have to mute some of that. Keep some of your stuff to yourself, your ideas to yourself, whatever it is, whatever you're working on, do it quietly. And I know we're in the space of sharing everything, but we put that out and then some people feel some type of way about it, and energy does not die. It transfers. Right? So when it's so funny because then when somebody see you doing bad, even online, somebody see you doing bad, oh, it'll get all the attention and views and everything. You know what I mean? And that's kind of is like a car wreck. Not that I want to see you crash, but once you crash, ain't somebody gonna look, pay attention? Not everybody gonna be out to help you. Some people just want to see the conclusion of what happened. You get what I'm saying? So be careful with that. Thank you, Spirit Justice. Some balance is coming into play, baby. And sometimes you got to bring the balance. My mother told me something the other day, and she turned something down. She turned something down that, in a sense, shocked me. In a sense, it shocked me. And I love that she created that boundary for herself because she said, regardless of what you're trying to bring me, I don't want it. I don't want it. And I know that was big for her. And she chose her peace. She chose her peace. Sometimes you have to deliver not just the message, but you have to deliver justice yourself. Understand that, because some people gonna make it look real sweet, baby. The devil gonna come like everything you love, right? When somebody's got their hand in the pot and they want what you got, the manipulation can be, and it's so funny because some people be feeling like, I don't even got nothing. Like, why you after me? You got something that's way more valuable than money can buy. Time you can't get back. That energy, some people don't know where to get good energy from. Some people have had doors closed on them, people shutting that energy down. And you might be the one that gets called on to give energy, to give that energy out, right? And sometimes when you have your cup and you just pouring it into everybody else, you ain't got enough left for yourself. Especially when you get high and dry, right? When you go through your stuff, you need somebody to pour into you, and that's not there all the time. So I need you to pay attention to understand that your cup will refill. Because source is infinite. You're gonna see things coming from so many different places. It's gonna be like that bum on the bus stop that just said something random to you and you ain't see it coming and like made your day, or somebody that made you laugh. Those little pick me ups. It's spirit feeding you. Put it into your cup. But now this is the place where you give with your leftovers. If you plan on going to the gym and somebody comes and say, oh man, you can da da da, and you thinking in your mind, well, I could go to the gym tomorrow. No. If this is important to you, do this first. This is how you give with your leftovers. Okay, well, I was about to hit the gym. I'm going to hit the gym real fast, and then I'm going to call you when I leave up out of there. You get what I'm saying? That's giving with your leftovers. Somebody wants some money from you, and you're so used to giving, and you love them so much. I don't care if it's a kid, and you said you was going to get your toes done. Stick to it. Stick to it. Somebody texted me the other day for some money, and I said, I'm waiting for some money myself. And right after I said that, which was the truth, my money hit my bank account. Do you think I called them back? Do you think I sent that text and said, oh, my money just hit? No. It's time to, if only for a little while. And you might have some type of energy that's coming into your life. It could be somebody who is trying to like show you that they're there for you or whatever. Understand, sometimes people are putting their quarters into the machine to get something back. So don't be fooled when a motherfucker come looking like this. Looking up, you know? Don't be fooled. Take your time. Take your time and make a person show improve. Say no just because. I used to tell my sister, you got to tell them kids no. I know you'll give them everything, but sometimes just tell them no. Just because they need to get used to hearing that sometimes. Life gonna tell them no a lot of times. And if you never tell them no, they're gonna crash out when they get out there. And life ain't telling them what they want to hear. I feel like it's some new beginnings happening, right? And you torn in between making a choice. Your choice is staying the same, or pushing forward. Pushing forward is terrifying because you don't know what's there. Whatever the choice is, right? You don't know. I feel like if you need to take some time to be quiet, take some time to be quiet, take some time to find your balance, take some time to build your money up, take some time to work on yourself. You're going to have it. You're going to get the answers you need. You're going to be able to move forward. But right now, there's no big energies on here. Like, okay, so the Sun card is here. That's nice. But it's in reverse. You might be this close. Like, I'm happy, but am I happy? You get what I'm saying? It's not there yet. It's not there yet. This not even sitting in King energy yet. And I saw one so cool because I was gonna say, what did I do with the night? I put it back in the deck because it was at the bottom of the deck. But the night energy gives me teenage vibes, right? Now, and it's weird when I say teenage because I don't mean like a teenager, but I mean when you think of maturing, right? When you think of how far you've come on this journey, this battle, this life, this thing called life. It's so crazy, right? We sitting in teenage energy right now. And teenagers are passionate, but that brain is not fully developed. Could they do good things? Absolutely. Absolutely. And then you learn as you go, right? But most times it's impulsive. Every love feels like the greatest love, the realest love, right? Every choice, when you lashing out, you feel like you got all the right in the world because it makes sense to you. We sitting in teenage energy right now. So what's happening is we're heading towards maturing, right? You making your choice. Are you going to stay the same? You know, because in this, she's blinded. She's blinded. But she could take that blindfold off. And you know what? What I'm noticing, it's a lot of swords on this board. And the only cup I'm seeing is from the universe. The only love, the only person who's filling you up is God himself. The only and then the justice. Thank you, Spirit. See, when you have to make a choice, when you got to tell somebody about themselves, it might not come out the right way. Because I tell people all the time, you can sprinkle sugar on shit all day, it's still gonna be what it is. When you moving with your heart, you're not wrong. Even in your teenage stage, right? Because what's going to happen? You're going to fall, you're going to bump your head, or you're going to succeed. But as we fail, and we will because we do, that's where the lessons come from. That's where maturity comes from. That's where learning to do something different comes from, right? And even in not knowing any better, like the loyalty could be sick here. And I feel like if you're being loyal to somebody who's literally fucking you over, I don't know how that looks for you. It could be, let me give you a massage and I don't really want nothing, and then they really want something. You know, it could be it could be anything. Only you know. But your head is in the upright. Them new thoughts you having, you ready to tell a motherfucker new words now. Like, I'm tired of doing the same old thing. I'm tired of being stabbed in the back. I'm tired of being lied to, right? And this might be somebody that you're trying to get away from, or you're preparing to serve justice to, and you just not there yet. You're not ready yet. You're ready to get your son in the upright. You tired of being played with and manipulated. That's crazy work. It's a lot of swords down here. Somebody probably spitting good game to you or saying terrible things, right? And it's bothering you. It's messing with your mind. That's all I can see is the crows, bro. And look, when you think of crows, what comes when you see them blackbirds? You always think of like death. In the scary movies, like you never really see good things when it comes to these birds, right? I love to see them also as spirit as well, right? But when you see it, hold on, where is it? Let me show y'all this. There's the birds. There's the blackbirds. The blackbirds all around the liars. Let me tell you something. Spirit can see it. Blackbirds bothering you. Got you blind. You can't. You don't know what choice to make, right? But when you listen with your heart, baby, you don't need your eyes open. Look at that. Her eyes is closed, right? Ready to serve justice. Them eyes down there, and the spirit is wide open. Eyes wide open. And the funny thing is, this is not the scales of justice, even though it mirrors what is that? It looks like, I don't know what word I'm trying to say, but even though it looks like a scale, right? When you look close, that's her sword, baby. That's me. Now I'm about to take charge. Y'all been doing all this cutthroat-ish, and now it's my turn to be cutthroat-ish. But I'm moving with my heart. I'm moving with good intentions. And it's going to balance out. Let me see what these cards is that came right here. Yeah, okay. 4 of Wands is going to be a celebration. Could be celebration, commitment, finally getting like some type of stability. Oh, and these are all passion. And the Hermit in reverse. So I'm feeling like, right? You ain't quiet enough. You ain't inside enough. You ain't put up enough. I don't know who it is. It's like, oh yeah, I love you. I'm gonna marry you. How are you married to pain? Cause ain't nothing on here speaking. This is wild. Or maybe this is in your future. Maybe this is what you're heading towards, right? Happiness, a strong, stable foundation. That's what you want. That all comes with making that decision to move forward, right? You're prepared. You're ready now. You're ready now to move towards that. And guess what? Elevation requires separation. You're going to have to spend some time alone. That's a must. Look at that. King of Pentacles trying to pop out. Oh, and it could be that somebody is the breadwinner. And that's where the manipulation could come at. And so if they are giving you gifts, because the 9 of Cups, this is when the universe finna shower you. I don't see nobody else giving you gifts on here. I don't see no kings. I don't see no knights. Nobody else bringing forth any gifts. There's these new ideas, right? New thoughts. And your thoughts creating your actions. And it's time to move forward. Yeah, and then this came out as a challenge, and this is the 6 of Cups. So it's something from your past that's holding you back a little bit because you're reminiscing. And maybe that's what you're having a hard time with. That could make it hard for you to move forward. But understand, if there's anything you going through, it could be addiction, it could be gambling, it could be whatever, you're struggling with. I promise you, it don't matter what people say to you. It don't matter how much motivation you have that other people give to you. The only person who can take you out of whatever your situation is you. The power's in your hand. You're starting to see. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. You see this? The sun is coming out. The sun is coming out. It may be in reverse, but it's on the table, just like all the rest of these cards, right? So it's possible. Don't think life is over. Oh, there's no way I could be happy now. It's about equal give and take. And it shouldn't be just you giving. It shouldn't just be you giving. Look at that, putting in all the work. Tad, it's gonna be time for you to reap the fruits of your labor. She put that work in so she could pluck them things up off the tree. If it ain't teamwork, it ain't nothing. Like if you know what I mean? If you have somebody in your life that's draining your life force, you're gonna have to make a choice. You're gonna have to make a decision so you can find what's right for you, so you can become your highest self, your most positive self, your best self, because that's what's best for the world. When you change, you become better, everything around you gonna become better. You get what I'm saying? Like when you elevate, everything around you is gonna elevate. It's just gonna happen. It's gonna start to happen naturally. You're not gonna have to tell people, like force people. You ain't gonna have to force people. You're gonna elevate and you're gonna separate. People are gonna meet you where you at. Right? You don't see a lot of drug dealer ballers sitting in CEO offices and things like that, right? Those are two different spaces, right? So as you keep moving, you keep going. Well, really, it's about forward movement. I don't really like to see it like this all the time. I like to say I'm just high minded. I don't want it to be, oh, this is a new level. This is a new level. But I do believe in checkpoints, baby, because we always moving forward. And that when I reach a checkpoint reached. Once I reach a checkpoint, I can't go back from there. It don't matter how many times I bump my head after that. I'm not unlearning this lesson. I'm not unlearning this lesson. It's only a matter of time before I put it to use or figure out how to put it to use. And it might hurt. It might hurt. You go. I used to tell people you're gonna dream about it later. That's when you're most vulnerable. That's when spirits can connect with you and can talk to you. That's when you don't know if you're gonna be up the next day. That's when you completely out of control. And you don't want to be in a space where spirit can only talk to you when you're asleep. You gotta lock in, because if you too focused on this third dimensional shit, this outward shit, like, oh my God, I need the money, I need the job. I know the way life is set up, it makes us need this stuff. But the deeper you connect spiritually, it's gonna line up. Spirit gonna drop people at your doorstep. You're not gonna have to do any work. I mean, you're gonna have to do some work, but the work needs to be with spirit. The work needs to be with, strengthening your soul connection. That's where the work needs to be at. Strengthening the trust. Because then once you get there, you can easily see bullshit from a mile away. You can see it from a mile away, I'm telling you. But the only reason you distracted or you confused is because the leverage. I was finna say the level you sitting on, but we're always moving around, right? We always, every day, everything is in constant cycle, constant change. But if you allow a leverage to keep you in a space that you don't want to be at, you fooling yourself, baby. You fooling yourself. Ain't no amount of money, ain't no job, no nothing that's supposed to have you miserable every fucking day. That's not what God wants for you. That's not what the universe wants for you. Understand that. That's not, then you got to understand everything is energy, right? We're not all supposed to sit on this fucking depressed ass level. And we got energy readers and all of this that comes out, and they put this energy out, and it's uplifting, and it's a lot easier to lift somebody up than you can lift somebody up, right? It's hard to lift somebody up, excuse me, because if they don't want to get up, they're not gonna get up. But it's easy to bring somebody down, because negative energy is heavy. It weighs very heavy. So if somebody wants to do that to you, it can happen, right? Even when you try to brush it off, you feel it. You're gonna hit you feel it, and you might respond to it in an equally negative way, right? So we got to be aware of that. And once you can see that, you can be like, oh, okay, I peep your energy. I'm gonna see you later. I peep your energy. I'm gonna head out. And the universe is going to provide, especially because you're trying to stay high vibrational. You want to be in a good space, a good mental space, because then I can go around and I could be happy and I could be helping and I could be, when I'm so caught up in negativity, then I'm just looking down. I'm not seeing nothing around me. When I'm feeling positive, I'll be looking up and I'll be like, dang, it's really beautiful here. And I see the same street every day. But guess what? I look up at the sky. Dang, it's beautiful. Dang, I love the trees. Look at the cute little skirt. You get what I'm saying? You can learn and when you appreciate those things, it hit different. It hit different because then you realize these things are way more valuable than some of the stuff that I've been chasing or been allowing to control me. You find yourself way more happier and way more at peace when you are grounded and connected with the earth. Understand that. And if somebody ain't no good, ain't no ding-a-ling that good, nothing to keep you down and keep you with that. That's not why we here, baby. That's not why we here. Yeah. Hang, man, because I'm up gonna leave you hanging, right? You've been hanging long enough, but now that since you've been upside down, since you're already upside down, it's time to see things from a different perspective, because what I just heard, what do you have to lose? There's not much value on this table right now. And I don't know what it is that you think is valuable, but Spirit's saying in the upright, look, in the upright, this is the most valuable thing right here. All those cups is love, cups is emotion, cups is, you get what I'm saying? It's like giving water and spiritual connection. That's the deepest connections you can have, and she's floating in it. That's what's in the upright. She ain't even looking at the treasures beneath her feet, right? She's not even looking at the physical goals. She's more interested in that light that's beaming inside of her. The rest of this shit, the memories, I don't care how good it used to be. If it ain't good now, baby, it's time to move around. It's time to move around, because some people will get you like that, and that's how they get the rope on you and get the dangling you and doing with you whatever they want to do with you. Right? Once you fall for the little okie doke, oh my God, I want them to be how they used to be, and they just stirring the fucking pot. Stirring the pot. Manipulating. And we got to get some of this stuff in the upright. None of these cards are in the freaking upright. The ones that's in the upright is this. A little bit of mental, maybe frustration and confusion and needing to make a choice, a decision. It's up to you to take that blindfold off, baby. Because the choices that you trying to make, they in your mind, it's like, well, neither. They kind of the same, right? If the choice is between Lucifer and the devil, I need you to just turn around and go the other way, right? Make a totally different decision, because your options is looking a little slim. The options that's on the table is not looking that pretty. That's why you getting these new ideas. This came out first. So it's time to go with it. You can change all of this. All them cards fell out. Spirit must be saying, throw all that shit away. Throw all of that shit away. She's happy. This is in the upright. Choose love. Real love. True love. Love thyself. If a motherfucker can't fill your cup, fuck them. Choose yourself and balance your sword. Look how she balancing that sword, right? She ain't got to cry, kick, and scream for a motherfucker to love her. She just got to remove herself. If you can't do it, then I'm going to go elsewhere. Or I'm going to go and love myself. But I'm not going to continuously self-sacrifice to give you joy and pleasure, and I'm miserable absolutely every day. I don't know what my space is looking like. I love y'all. I'm going to catch y'all later, and I'll see y'all next Sunday.